Good morning, students. I hope you people are following the videos, and please follow daily and do problems if I give problems. Okay, so let us move further in this chapter. So we are doing chapter called income from house property. Okay, now the owner of the house property has two options. First option is what? He will give the house on rent, or he can stay in that house. So he is using for residential purpose. Okay. So what the owner of the house property is doing, he is giving the house to the tenant, and he is taking from the tenant rent, and he is the house property owner is using the house for his residential purpose. So this if he gives a house on rent to the tenant, will be called as let out. Okay, if he is staying in the house, he is called as self occupied. Okay, so we are moving further, and we are trying to understand. The question will be asked in exam both on let out and self occupied property. So first we'll understand what is the meaning of let out. The owner of the house property is giving the house property to the tenant on rent, and is receiving some rent from the tenant. So that is called as let out property. And sometimes the house property owner is staying in the house, and that house he is using for his residential purpose. That will be called as self occupied. Okay, now we'll try to understand what all information is needed to solve problems based on let out and self occupied. For both self occupied and let out, income from house property format is same. So first we'll write here gross annual value. First column is self occupied, second column is let out. Okay, so gross annual value for self occupied will be nil. Okay, self occupied property gross annual value will be nil, because the owner is not getting any rent from anyone. Okay, he himself is staying in the house. That's the reason the gross annual value is nil. Okay, for let out property there will be a gross annual value. Clear? Why there is no gross annual value for the self occupied property? Because he himself is staying in the house, and no one is paying rent to that owner of the house property. Okay, he himself cannot pay rent to himself. So that's why we are writing here as nil. Okay, and let out portion there will be a GAV. Next, what we'll do, we'll deduct municipal taxes. Okay, there will be no municipal taxes. Here municipal taxes will be there. Then we write here nil, and we write some amount here. This will be called as net annual value. Okay, there will be no GAV, no municipal taxes, no NAV for self-occupied property. But for let out portion, we'll be having GAV, we'll be having municipal taxes, and we'll be having what? Net annual value. Next, for municipal taxes also, to deduct from let out, there is a condition. It should be paid by owner. It should be paid by owner. Okay, the municipal taxes should be paid by the owner of the house property. Then only it is deducted as municipal taxes. Okay, next, after this we are having deductions under section 24. So we are having two deductions, 24A standard deduction. How much is standard deduction? At the rate 30% of NAV. When there is no NAV, how we will get standard deduction? Nil. Okay, but here we will be having standard deduction, where let out portion will be having standard deduction. But in case of self occupied, there will be no standard deduction. Okay, next, after that 24B. So we are having interest on loan. Interest on loan. So interest on loan, this loan is taken. Why this loan is taken? This loan is taken either to purchase the house, or to construct the house, or for repairs house, for repairs. Okay, the owner of the house property is taken loan. That loan is taken for purchase of house or for construction of house or for repairs of the house. Okay, so in that case, if he paying any interest on that loan, if he paying any interest on that loan, that will be allowed as deduction. That will be allowed as deduction. Okay, and here also it will be allowed as deduction. Okay, next there is a condition on this condition. Okay, and here in let out portion no condition. Okay, I repeat, in self-occupied property, to claim deduction of interest on loan there is a condition we have to see, but in case of let out property there is no condition. This is first one, interest on loan. One more interest is there, that is pre-construction interest. Pre-construction interest. Okay, so that this I'll explain you later. So our today's class focus is what? Interest on loan taken to purchase or construct or repairs of the house. This is our focus. So this I'll explain in next class. So this is also allowed, but here there is a condition. Here also there is condition. To claim in pre-construction interest for self-occupied property and let-out property, there is conditions. We'll see later what are the conditions. Okay, this is not our focus. Our today's focus is interest on loan taken to purchase or construct or repairs of the house that we are seeing today. Okay. Next, the condition is there here for self-occupied. For let-out property, there is no condition. Now we'll understand what are the conditions. Okay. So I repeat one more. I forgot to tell you that in case of house self-occupied, there will be always loss. Self-occupied property, there will be always loss. But in case of residential let-out property, there may be an income or there may be a loss. Okay, there may be an income, there may be a loss. Okay, so in let-out property, there may be an income, there may be a loss. Depends on the question's information. So we are saying that if the owner of the house property is using the house for himself, that is called self-occupied, in that case there will be no GAV, no municipal taxes, no NAV, no standard deduction. Only two deductions will be given to that self-occupied property. First is interest on loan. There is a condition, we'll see the condition, and one more interest, pre-construction interest. And we are saying in case of self-occupied property there will be always loss. But in case of let-out, there is no condition for interest on loan, but there is a condition for pre-construction interest. Okay, and in let-out proportion, there may be an income or there may be a loss. Okay, let us move further and we'll try to understand what are the conditions for interest on loan taken or purchase, construct or repair of the house. See, first I am writing here. Interest condition. Okay, interest on loan taken. Why it is taken? Either to purchase or to construct or repairs. Okay, so first condition 1. This is for self-occupied property. Self-occupied property, and we are saying there is no condition for let-out. No need of understanding let-out. We'll understand first for self-occupied. This is important. So first condition: if the loan is taken before, we are saying before what? 1/4/1999. 1st April 1999. This will be given in question. The dates will be given. Dates and years will be given. In that case, interest on loan deduction will be allowed least of the following. What we are saying, if the house property, if the loan is taken before 1/4/1999, deduction will be allowed as least of the following. Least means whichever is less, small a. Actual interest, this will be given in problem. given in problem. Max, you have to remember this max is 30,000. You have to remember whichever is less will be considered as deduction. I repeat, whenever there is an interest on loan for self-occupied property and the loan is taken before 1/4/1999, so we have tried here interest on loan deductions, right? So in that we have condition, if the loan is taken before 1/4/1999, in that case the deduction will be least of the following. What is least? Actual interest paid. This will be given in the question, actual interest, and maximum 30,000. You have to remember max 30,000. We have to remember this max 30,000. Okay, next. So this is important. If the loan is taken after Roman number 2, if the loan is taken after 1/4/1999, here it is before, here it is after, so deduction is again least of the following. Deduction will be least of the following. Deduction is again least of the following. Least of the following, A is what? Actual interest. Again same. Actual interest means will be given in the problem. B is what? Max. Max is how much? 2 lakhs. This you have to remember. If the loan is taken after 1/4/1999, the maximum is 2 lakhs. If it is taken before 1/4/1999, maximum is 30,000. So these both you have to remember. Whichever is less, that will be considered as deduction. So these dates will be given in the question when the loan is taken. I know you are getting confusion, sir. How should know when we should take before and after? The dates will be given. Okay, if the dates are given, then we have to see the dates, and accordingly we have to take either this or this. Okay, so these are the two conditions for interest on loan taken to purchase or construct or repair house for self-occupied property. For let-out property, there are no conditions. So first condition is what? If the loan is taken before 1/4/1999, the deduction will be least of the following. A is actual interest paid, that is given in the problem. B is maximum 30,000. If the loan is taken after 1/4/1999, so least of the following will be allowed for deduction. A is actual interest, will be given in question. B is max 2 lakhs. Okay, so this is based on interest on loan. So on this we'll see some examples. We'll see some examples on self-occupied property interest on loan. Okay, sure. In textbook we'll see examples. See here, this is given. Example number 9. See, Mr. X constructed a house in Hyderabad and is using for residential purpose. Residential purpose means self-occupied. Whenever you see residential purpose, there will be no GAV, no municipal taxes, no NAV. Only you can take interest on loan. Okay, and you are required to compute income from house property that is self-occupied for the assessment year 2020-21 under the following two cases. If the loan is taken before 1/4/2000, okay, if the loan is taken in 2014, loan is taken before 1/4/2000, now 1/4/1999, there is a correction. 30,000 interest on loan is 2,75,000. 2 lakhs is max. There is a correction. It is 1/4/1999. Yes, if it is taken before 1/4/1999, see here it is there. If the loan is taken before 1/4/1999, how much is interest? Actual interest or maximum 30,000, whichever is least, whichever is less. So this is correction 1/4/1999. So I'll make a correction here. Instead of writing 1/4/2000, here is a mistake. It's 1999. 1999. And if the loan is taken after in 2014, okay, so he has given MRV, FRV, standard rent, municipal taxes, repairs, collection charges, insurance. We don't want all this, because for let out self-occupied property, GAV is null, municipal taxes is nil, NAV is nil, everything is nil, right? So only we have to consider interest on loan. Okay, so let me draw format. Give me a minute, I'll draw a format for this problem. Let me write computation of income from computation of income from house property. Papers are troubling a lot. House property. Okay, name is not required. So this is 1/4/1999 and this is before. This is before, and this is, he says, after. After means 1/4/1999 because he is taking loan in the year 2014. Okay, so 2014 means after 1/4/1999, right? After 1999 is 2014 will come. Okay, so here GAV is what? Gross annual value will be nil in both the houses because both houses are self-occupied. Both the houses are self-occupied. In both the cases nil, minus municipal taxes is also nil. Okay, then what? Net annual value. Net annual value is also be nil. Then what we do? Deductions under section 24. First is 24A, standard deduction. At the rate 30% of NAV. This is nil. This will be also nil. Okay. Next 24B, interest on loan. Here you have to be careful. Okay. A condition. It is taken before 1/4/1999. It is taken before after 1/4/1999. So how much is interest on loan? The interest on loan is wait for a minute. The interest on loan taken, we have to write condition. That condition we'll write now. Page number is 180, question number 9. So the interest on loan taken is how much? 2,75,000. Here it is 2,75,000 to construct the house. We are saying interest on loan taken to construct, repair or purchase. So here constructed, there we can consider. Okay, why we are not considering MRV, FRV, standard rent, municipal taxes, repairs, collection charges? We don't want anything. For self-occupied property, we need only one thing, that is interest on loan taken to construct the house or purchase the house or repairs the house. Maximum is 2,75,000. Here given actually is 2,75,000. Okay, so condition 1. So in case of it is taken before 1/4/1999, so what we have to take? First condition, it is taken before 1/4/1999. Is before. For before, what we are saying? If the loan is taken before 1/4/1999, what we are saying? Least of the following. Least. Small a is actual interest. I said that will be given in the question. And maximum is how much? 30,000. In the question, how much is given? 2,75,000. From these two, which is least, which is less? 30,000. So we have tried here 30,000. Okay, this is the meaning of least of the following. Least of the following. Least of the following means from the two, whichever is that we have to take. So what is less from this two? 30,000 is least. So that we have to write here.